Hey everybody, it's Josh, and I would just like to recap some things and discuss some stuff today because I feel like there's a lot of stuff coming at us real fast. I don't know if y'all watch the news, but there's an incredible amount of news that happens every day, right? Like let's just recap a few things. So, in the last couple weeks, John McAfee suicided himself. You know, he got suicided because he didn't want to pay extortion money to governments. So, that happened. And then shortly thereafter, from what I understand and from what I've seen on conspiracy theories online, he stated before he died, or was suicided, that he had large amounts of information on governments stored in a hotel or an apartment complex, which just happened to be the same one that collapsed. I don't buy it. I don't believe somebody who was the founder of a antivirus software that has eluded governments would come out and tweet where he was keeping this information on governments. So that's a conspiracy theory that I think is a little bit crazy. Is it true? Maybe. Do I find it a little bit suspicious the way the buildings fell and separated kind of nicely from each other? A little bit. And did you see the actual videos of how they were doing the recovery and searching for people? They were literally just crawling around on top of the rubble. That's it. I didn't see any heavy machinery. There was no live, view from overhead with helicopters showing cranes, showing things being lifted and to look for bodies. And they've been at this for, a week or so now? And they've only recovered like 10 people. Oh, and one of them, check this out. One of the families that they're saying was there and that possibly died was the wife of, or the first lady, basically, of Honduras's family. It was her family that was there, supposedly, and died. A country that is looking to make cryptocurrencies their national currency, just like El Salvador did. El Salvador is now using Bitcoin as legal tender. Remember how I've been saying you should probably own some crypto? Maybe buy some Bitcoin, maybe buy some XRP and some Stellar. Yeah, there are countries using it as their actual currency. It's happening right now. And more countries are coming on board. So, I'll put some links in the description down there to check that out. Okay, so all that's happening. Meanwhile, we all saved 16 cents a hot dog over the 4th of July weekend. What else? Oh, did you guys see that alien documentary that was out? It was like a TMZ special report, and they had that guy from like the People's Court interviewing people about aliens. The guy that does celebrity talks and talks about red carpets and all that stupid crap on TMZ and stands outside the courtroom and asks people what they thought and the litigants about the case and all this crap. That's the guy that they chose to discuss the findings from the Pentagon on alien activity. That guy. Think about that. Think about how stupid they think you are. Think about how much of a bunch of just dumbass Kardashian-loving idiots that they think you are, that they put the guy from TMZ on there to discuss the Pentagon's finding on aliens. Perhaps the largest story of our time. Never before has the government released that kind of information. And old boy from the People's Court and TMZ was the one who broke it on national television with an hour-long story. That seems a little bit shady to me, and it's like they're just laughing at us. It's like they're just like, these idiots. We'll just tell them anything. We'll just, it's constant news. Oh, something else interesting. The leader of Haiti, I don't know if he's a president, I don't know if he's, whatever they call their leader down there, got assassinated. That just happened yesterday morning. So political assassinations going on. There's that. Let's see, what else? I don't know. It's like it never stops. Oh, Trump is now suing Facebook and Twitter. Speaking of Trump, I saw where people were expecting him to come back on the 4th of July. All these Q people, they're all expecting him to come back any day, like he's Jesus. They're waiting on Trump to come back like he's Jesus. Like, oh, Lord bless them, pray for President Trump, he's my president. Come on. Did he do some good things? Probably. You know what I mean? Like, did he get us out of some trade deals? Yeah. Did he build a border wall? Which I'm more and more convinced that is to keep us in and not keep other people out. I'm more and more convinced that that border wall is going to be used to keep us in. But that's some tinfoil hat stuff. Let's see, what else is going on? Oh, yeah, so now apparently August is the new date that we're all supposed to look for Trump to return. It's like a fucking apocalypse comet. Like, we're just like, oh, well, he'll be here to take us all to the promised land here soon. Did anything in your life change? Did anything change? Huh? Pretty sure that Trump printed off trillions of dollars and added it to our debt before the pandemic. Didn't address the real problem with this country. The real problems we have are with our currency. And he didn't address a single freaking thing. You know who the last really brave, great president probably was JFK. Because in my mind, if you're not getting assassinated, or if they're not at least trying, you're not doing a good job. It's facts. That's facts. JFK was working to audit the Fed and to get figured out what the hell the people who really run this country with the monetary system are doing, and they killed him. Now, if Trump would have come out and said, hey, we're putting the US dollar back on the gold standard. I'm sick of this bullshit. You know, you're just robbing from the American people. We need to revalue our currency and put it back against gold. I would have said, hey, greatest president of all time. If he would have done that, if there would have been a massive revaluing and we would have put the dollar back on the gold standard, hell, I'd be wishing for him to come back. You know what I mean? But he didn't. He didn't do that. He didn't actually correct the problem. This problem we have is the same problem every single major empire throughout human history has ever had. Once you devalue the currency, once Rome started adding copper and other cheaper metals to their silver coins, get some bumps here. Once they started doing that, their economy collapsed. People wouldn't take the new ones anymore. They only wanted to use the old ones that had more pure silver in them. And that's what destroyed the Roman Empire. Their currency became worth less and less. And guess what? It's exactly what they're doing to us. And nobody seems to give half a shit about it. Nobody cares. That's the real problem. All that a country needs to maintain and be prosperous is a monetary policy and money that's worth something. These people print off trillions and trillions of dollars. This new bill, what do they call it? An infrastructure bill, right? Another couple $1 trillion, no big deal. Do you know that not one single road is getting paved? Yeah, I'm at Menards, by the way. I gotta buy some stuff. Now that I don't have to wear a mask every time I go in here, I'll go into the store again. But do you know that not one single road is getting paved with this new infrastructure bill? Not one single road. They are not paving a single road. What it is, it's Green New Deal. It's the Green New Deal. Check it out. Look that up. That's a true story. So, I guess I'll leave it there. I just kind of thought we'd look back. I wanted to look back at the news on this day and just stop and think for a minute. Like, what are they preparing us for? That's my question. What are we getting prepared for? Because you don't just bombard people with this much bullcrap and this much news and this much fear, and then you tell them, oh, well, we're going to let you get back to normal for a few months. I just heard this morning that Purdue is going back to normal operations and people, can go back to Purdue. I heard that on the radio. And they don't have to worry about coronavirus and all the things that, the restrictions and the lockdowns and the masks. For how long? For how long? How long do you think they're going to let that happen? How long do you think they're going to let that happen before something else comes out, before there's another reason for them to say, oh, you know what, we really tried. We really tried. I just can't do it. There's a new variant. Now you have to come back in and get another shot. Here's what I think. This is just me. This is what I've done. And I'm going to say, look into it, and maybe you should do it too. 1, start getting non-perishable food items. Start growing some of your own food. I don't care if it's a lot, just some. Prepare yourself. Get a generator. Get some fuel. Because if these Trump people that want him back in office and he really does come back, shit's going to go down. Shit's going to go down. It's not just going to be like, oh, hell yeah, Trump's back. Let's get in our trucks and make a little parade. No, there's going to be real problems. There's going to be real problems. You need food. You need water. You need a generator. Get it. Get it. The other thing I would highly suggest, cryptocurrency or gold and silver. Get it. And I would say last, try to find your own way to make money online. I'm not saying it has to be a full-time job, but I would start some type of online side hustle. Some type of a way to where you can still make money on the internet if you get locked down at home again. Or if the economy, like say they come out and shut shit down again. You need to find some way to make money online. A cash flow business online. Start it now. Start setting money back, making extra income, and use that to buy your gold, silver, or crypto. That's what needs to happen. If anybody's interested, I can help you out. Talk to me. I've got some companies, and I can. You're not going to get rich off of it probably, but you'll make a little bit of extra income. I'm telling you. That's what we need to do. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Eventually, there will be a crisis. Because, they don't let any crisis go to waste. So, I would just say prepare. Everybody prepare. Get yourself ready for what's coming. Regardless if you're a Democrat or a Republican, just get ready. It's always good advice anyways. And right now, I think we're on the edge of some bad shit. Whether it's a currency reset, whether it's another health crisis, or whether it is a political crazy uprising, something bad's coming. So, all right. Well, with all that great news, if anybody has anything else they want to add, leave me a comment, and I'll talk to you next time. All right, bye.